I can express to you how done I am with school. Sorry about my voice. Yesterday, Dr. Hammond gave me my paper back. Gives me written notes. There's a lot of them. And even though I knew I wasn't done with my paper, I was like, what is this? How dare you? Because I spent so much time on this. It's like doing the revisions to each section, and then putting the penultimate draft together was so intense that I just took it out of my mind, and I went for Thanksgiving break, and I just I forgot that this place existed completely. And I came back and I was like, where am I? You know that feeling when you wake up from a nap and you don't know if it's 2 p.m. or 8 p.m. or Wednesday? It was like that, except walking into work, like, where am I? And then he hands me a paper and I'm like, I'm not done. But I'm almost done. I'm really almost done. All I care about right now is deadlifting. You guys, I started lifting again. I haven't lifted since I had surgery in 2023. And it's like all I care about right now in my life. Literally, all I care about is going to the gym. And on squat day, because my time is limited, so I'm alternating squat day and deadlift day. I'm doing other stuff as well, but on squat days, I'm like, ugh. And on deadlift days, I'm just like so fired up. It's all I'm thinking about right now. I know that you're probably feeling something similar where you're just like, I need to be done with the semester. I remember, dude, this is my 7th semester in a row of school. I have not taken a break. And you gotta remember that I'm also working and I also have kids. And so I'm just so beyond ready to just be done. My friend Sam is stopping by in a little bit. We met when I was in the MS marketing program at JSOM. She's still in it and she's finishing. And she was telling me about her coursework and I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad that I left that program. Not that like what I've done isn't hard, but it's like my kind of hard, right? I'm like writing this really intense paper and doing all of these months of research. Whereas she has like a presentation that's literally, she has to give the day before graduation. What even is that? She's taking like 4 classes right now. It's like presentation and group project and exams. No. What's even crazier, I don't know, you might judge me for this. It's fine. You can judge me. I'm used to it. I can take it. I think I'm gonna go back to school. Not because I want to go back to school per se, but because I kind of want to get my licensed professional counseling. I kind of want to maybe do that, which requires like a mental health counseling master's. Should take me 2 or 3 years, and then you have to get clinical hours to get licensed. But I think, my favorite thing is talking to people one-on-one and helping people like one-on-one, coaching people, helping them solve problems. And being in therapy for the past over 3 years now has just like been so wonderful for me. And I think that I would specifically like to help women deal with trauma. I think it's like maybe my calling, ? But it would require another degree, but that's okay, I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm here. If it takes me like 5 years, which is a reasonable amount of time, I'll be like 52 when I finish. I mean, I'm gonna be 52 anyway, if I'm lucky. and I'll still have like 20 years. You guys, the average person has like 3 to 5 careers in their lifetime. So like, don't get hung up, you know what I mean? On like, oh my God, I have to do this for the rest of my life. I mean, you don't. They're really, here's the secret. Here's my big profound secret that I'm gonna give you on this penultimate video in the series. They're like, aren't any rules. You know what I mean? Like, some of the most successful people either bend them or ignore them entirely. That's not saying that like there are no conventions worth minding or paying attention to or following. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that if something is limiting you that's just arbitrary, like age or, oh, well, but I already committed to this thing, that's sunk cost fallacy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just like, we're literally, what is that Kurt Vonnegut quote? He said, we are on this earth to fart around and don't let anyone tell you different. I always loved that. Literally, what we don't know. We're just kind of here. So do what you want, you know? Just like, be kind to people, be kind to yourself. Try to think about, okay, if I got to wake up in the morning and just do what I want all day, what would I do? And really think about it intelligently, because you might think, oh, I just want to watch Netflix and like maybe sit in a hot tub. You will get bored, like 100%. You need to think of like something useful that you can do, because human beings really crave work, believe it or not. Like, we really want to be useful. Like, it's good for our soul and our psyche. Like, we are not these hyper individualized creatures. We are social creatures. We need, as much as we try to avoid it at times, we need to do useful things and feel like we're accomplishing something and contributing. So as I got older, I realized that more and more, what do I want to do, right? Like, I want to be helpful, I want to be useful, I want to be busy, I want to see problems and like solve them and get in there and like fix stuff, right? How do you want to do that? How do you want to contribute? What sounds fun to you? What would make you feel like at the end of the day you can just be like, oh, I did that, man, and go to sleep and sleep like a baby and get up in the morning and be like, yeah, let's get this done. I think working with people one-on-one, helping them through trauma and crisis and life catastrophes is like what I want to do. Like, part of me imagines like there's certain things that are kind of like too late for me. Like, I literally looked into like going back to nursing school and being a nurse practitioner or PA school or something like that. Like, honestly, that, like, realistically, I have to work full time, and so I am limited in that way. Like, if you're young and you can just like get loans or get grants, or you have your parents or whatever your situation, you can be like, yeah, I see myself, I want to do like Doctors Without Borders. I want to be like in Gaza on the front lines. I want to be, you know, like in the clinics. I want to be working for FEMA. I want to help get food to people who need it. Or you want to do something really like on the front lines of life like that, you know, you should do that. For me, like, that ship has kind of sailed, but I really love the idea of working with women one-on-one and just being that person who can help them see the light at the end of the tunnel, because it's there. Yeah, so I might go back to school. But right now I want to be done with school, and I'm sure you're feeling the same thing. And I feel this every semester, like around the end of October, I'm like, seriously, we're not done. So I'm sure you're feeling it, even if this is not your last semester. But if it is your last semester, I'm sure you're extra super duper feeling it. So I'm with you. My next video will be, I think, the week, like right before graduation. So like the 16th or something like that. And I will probably be my last video. But meanwhile, hang in there. Keep doing your best. We're so close to being done. If you're about to take finals, I hope you do great. Drink water, get some sleep, eat nutritious food, take care of yourself. As always, you can hit me up with comments or questions. You can email me. My email's in the description box, or read the blog post. If you have questions, comments, ideas for future videos, ideas for a future series, since this one is kind of ending, I would love to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.